I'm at my son's school picking him up from basketball practice. I said I'm going to try to do a full video edit and everything. That's what I'm getting on right now. So my face is, I have really dry skin, but I just got waxed, my chin hairs and mustache and all of that stuff. And yeah, I don't know. It's like white spots, but I think this happened. I tried the at home wax that you make, the DIY Mac wax that you make with sugar and water. Yeah, just sugar and water, and you knead it and all this stuff. And I think that's where all of this like breakoutage is coming from, these little white spots. It kind of messed up my skin. So I bought a face wash, Neutrogena. I hate mentioning ads. Well, I bought a face wash and some oil that comes in like a little test tube, and I like that better than the moisturizing cream that I use on my face. But it's not dry. Just look, it's just this white cast that needs to heal or something like that. But anyway, sometimes I do come out here crusty, but today is not the day. I'm actually trying to take better care of my skin right now. But anyway, so I think it was Saturday when I noticed that my windshield was cracked. And look at this. Let's see if I can turn this camera around. If I know how to do it. I don't think I can do it. But anyway, my windshield is completely cracked. You probably can't even see that. It's completely cracked, and I have no clue how it happened. No rock hit my car. It started on the passenger side and went all the way to the driver's side. Thinking my insurance will cover it, right? Have insurance. That's why we have insurance. My deductible is $1,000, which I kind of knew that for collision because my payment is low. But the comprehensive damage is also $1,000, which they don't tell you when you're getting insurance. At least I don't pay attention to that. I didn't know what category broken windshields fall under because this has never happened to me. So anyway, long story short, I tried to lower my deductible, do a claim. Well, I did the claim first though, and I was like, well, can I lower my deductible? She was like, yeah, I could transfer you over. They make it seem like you could do this stuff, right? Anyway, it didn't work out. So I ended up raising my deductible back to $1,000, and I was going to pay. It cost like $328 for them to replace my whole windshield. I feel like sometimes, I got on here to say, sometimes insurance companies, they are a rip-off. Like, seriously. I feel like if you have insurance, they should pay for everything, no matter what. I mean, deductibles, your deductibles they shouldn't have to go up to $1,000, $5,000. It should be no more than $250, max period. And I feel like your car payment should not go up as a result of having a lower deductible. It's like, I used to drive without insurance a long time ago, and I used to pray like, God, I just want insurance on my car. And I have had my insurance for, a very long time now. But just like every time I need a little bit of a claim, I have never been able to get it. Like, I have always had to pay out of pocket. And then they send me checks in the mail. Someone's like, well, thank you for not filing the claim. I mean, you're not letting me. I want to file a claim, but yeah. So yeah, I have to get that fixed. But I wasn't like disheartened or whatever, or upset about not being able to get this fixed today or have my insurance pay for it. Usually I'm like, oh my God, like, just, you get frustrated when things like this happen to you in life. But now it's like, you know what? I can get this money to pay for my windshield. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. I'm still mobile. I still have a car. I can still travel. I can still do my job, which I'm doing right now, is driving for Uber. It's not affecting me in any kind of way. I really had to talk myself down off of a ledge, so to speak, and just kind of remind myself, like, it can be a lot worse. I know that that's me having a positive outlook on things and not just being so woe is me, because things do happen in life, and it seems like they always happen at the wrong time, but you just got to push through it and know that it is not the end of the world. And I think more so, I still have a roof over my head, I still have heat, I still have a car. My furnace is still broke, but they're in the process of trying to fix it. But I think my positive attitude came from just having that relationship with God. Um, hearing scripture when things do happen, and also realizing that things can be a lot worse. Like, seriously, I saw a homeless, I want to say kid, because he did not look of age at all. He might have been like late 20s, outside, just kind of cold. Usually I try to, around this time, keep little things in my car, gloves, those little hand warmers, so that when I do see a homeless person, I can give them those things. I have some boots at home, that I had, some safety boots when I was working at my last company, that I wish I had in my car. I would have given them to him, because he just looked like his feet was so cold. Didn't have on a proper coat, and it was just like, wow, like that really, I felt that. Like, dang, man, it could be just a lot worse. I don't know, we always see those things and we think that, and we appreciate or are grateful for our lives in general, the lives that we do have. But, yeah. So, I'm going to try and edit this video. Sometimes I don't really like editing, because it's like, what I'm saying is truly coming from a source of me. A source of my spirit, my soul, or whatever the case may be, and it's a part of everything that I'm saying is a part of my human makeup, right? So I know that when I was heavy into church, I used to go to a church that had 2 services, the morning and the afternoon, and I would always go to the morning service, because I felt like that is when that was when he was at his true, realest one with God, because it wasn't re-scripted. Like, you're coming in, you're teaching a sermon or having a sermon, right? And it's your original state. But then you have to come back a second time and try to mimic or act that same sermon out. And I couldn't get with that, because I felt like God wasn't using you in that moment. He was using you in the beginning moment. My son texting me, "Are you here?" I don't know why he never comes to the door. But yeah, that's just my take on editing and all of that stuff. And I'm not saying anything like that can harm or hurt anybody. So yeah. But alright. Peace out.